We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel. Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. For binocular levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just off the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, you the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just arthropods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. We cannot control the waves. We can't do it. As much as we want to try, we absolutely cannot. So here we go. Let's go and get started in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff, that's not for me. And if it's not for you, then great, because we like to do it like Tony the Tiger over here, where we keep everything great. That's right. All right, let's put on some background music. Hopefully you can hear it. If not, it's okay. If it's too loud, take off your headphones. All right, now moving on. So here we have, if it is too loud, let me know. But if you're wearing headphones, don't let me know. Where we're looking at the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame, coming down. Uh-oh, is it going to zero? Is it going to zero? Hey, we got Edgar in the house. Edgar with the bingo and the bangos. What's up, buddy? We got Chris. Chris says, sorry I haven't been around so much life. Oh, man, it's... I'm just happy when you're here. Sorry about that. Let me get some water real quick. Yeah, I'm just happy when anybody's here. It makes it to where I'm not crazy because I'm just talking to myself. Love it. I love it. All right. Let's see here. Crypto bubbles coming down. We have some that are, you know, M has went up a lot. XLM also triggered, and I let my group know, if you need somebody just to be the kind of like the reasonable voice in your head, join my group, because that's what I do. The XLM alert went off, and I said, all right guys, the alert went off, it got triggered, I'm gonna check the chart really quick. I checked it, I was like, nope, it went up too much, it moved way too much. So I said, we're not going to enter this. We're not even going to look at it. We're not going to entertain it because it already moved. We will wait for the retrace. And then if the hype continues, then we'll enter. But there's nothing wrong with waiting. And it's so funny. It's so funny that all these YouTubers out here, especially the ones that have groups, oh man, they're geniuses. Ooh, they are so much geniuses. All the coins that they've been calling out, the 10, 20 coins they've been doing every single day for so many days and weeks. Well, now they're moving. Yeah. How many coins is that? Like 200 coins that they're, you know, that they posted, and 10 or 10, let's just say 20 of them did amazing numbers. I don't like those odds. I don't know about you, but I do not like those odds. So, give you a heads up. Let's see here. Chris says, much love, Joe. You are a true king. No, man, I'm just here, just with everybody else trying to make it. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to grow the channel. And of course, by everybody watching the streams, everybody watching the videos, or the streams on the replay, if they can't make it, smashing the like, leaving comments, all that, man, you would not believe how much that helps. Because then YouTube says, oh, this person's gotten a lot of comments. Let's go ahead and, you know, show them to somebody else, or it's getting a lot of likes or views. So I'm right here with you guys. I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches, and I'm staring at these charts, trying to make us money. Tommy 2 Liter says, let's make that money. Yep, that's right, guys. Let's make this money. Let's make it. Make it. Edgar says, you're not crazy. You're grinding. Yeah, man. Every day on my birthday. My birthday's coming up. Birthday's coming up, a few days, but I'll be here for my birthday. New Year's Eve, New Year's, Christmas, Easter, here, because I want to make y'all money. I want to make y'all money, and I want to grow the channel too. So, and if I grow the channel, then the group grows. Once the group grows, everybody who's in the group, because again, I don't need all this money. And everybody is a millionaire who has groups. Like if you just look at it, everybody who has a group and charges for their group, millionaires. Yeah. For me, you know, before I even become a millionaire, because of the group, not because of my trading, just because of the group, everybody who is a member of the VIP members, they're going to be, and mark my words, record this. I say this all the time, you know, snip this, snap it, whatever you call it, but save it. When I start making money, everybody who's in the VIP, they're going to be rewarded because they've been with me through the thick and especially the thin. And then from there, it'll go to the YouTube members, and then from there, YouTube viewers. All I need for me personally, a piece of land. I'm going back to court. I know it's a lot of stuff right now. I'm going back to court in a few days too. Going back to court in reference to the property, if I get evicted or not. Granted, you know, it was I was paying for the land, but I don't know. But all I need for me personally, a little piece of land, a little house on my land. I'm not looking for a big old house so I can brag to everybody. Little house, a vehicle that runs, preferably a newer vehicle, and that's it. All the rest of the money, and of course, you know, I'm not eating ramen every day. And of course, you know, all the rest of the proceeds, it'll do it. Then of course I'll have it to where I'm not gonna be taxed on it or nothing like that. But I'll have it to where I'm donating it to my VIP members who have stuck with me through the thick and thin. And YouTube members, and then YouTube. Because I don't need it. I don't have any kids, so there's no, you know, passing to the next generation. If I did, even if I did have kids, I'd still give it away. Not all of it, but most of it. All right, so that's enough about me. That's me as a person. So give me a heads up. Let's see here. I wish I have stayed in my CAS, INJ, XRP trades right now. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Got out yesterday. Hey, you made money yesterday. Took decent profits. There you go. That's so we have to change our mindset, and it's really difficult too. It really is, because we always have the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yeah, that's right. I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Oh man, I would have made more money. I should have just stayed in the trade. I could have done this instead of that. But we don't know in the moments of the trade. We only know after the fact. If price would have come down, then you would have been like, man, I'm glad I took profits because, man, it took it all back. Or if it continued going up, now you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have sold it all. Maybe just a little bit, 20%, so I can sell 80 up here. But we don't know what's going to happen. So because you sold and you made profit, good for you, man. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. You know, do not beat yourself up when the price continues going up. You can always re-enter the trade. For example, on Bitcoin, this one's coming down a lot. But on Bitcoin, I was in this trade. Right now, this is what it currently is at. Right now, this is current. But I was in this trade from down here. And I got wicked out, I think, right here. And I could have had the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Like, oh man, I you know, look at all this money that I missed out on, blah, blah, because of this dumb little wick right here. Look at this dumb little wick. This dumb wick right here took me out. And then, like, I don't watch my trades. I'm watching the group. I'm watching charts. I'm doing all this other good stuff. And I didn't see, you know, I didn't go back into it until here. I was like, oh, it's bouncing. Let me try to get it. And if not, if it comes down, I have a stop loss. It's okay if I lose. And sure enough, it went up. It went all the way up to like 300 and almost 400%. I started watching it here. I didn't watch it here. Started watching it here. It was like at 300%. This is very little money. Don't think it's like thousands of dollars. This is very little money. So here, you know, it was at 300%. So this will probably is like 400%. I don't know. And now it's coming down. My stop loss is somewhere down here. I don't even know. Where's my stop loss? Here's my stop loss. I'm gonna get stopped out. And if I do, it's okay. At 115, 800. So 115. Oh yeah, I'll probably get stopped out. It's right around the 618. If I get stopped out, whatever. You know, I don't want to baby it. If I wanted to baby it, you know, I'd be following it really hard and everything else. But I already took profits on this. I think at, where did I take profits? Oh, and I also tried shorting it twice. I tried shorting it twice and I lost. Oh man, it's not showing it. But anyway. No, that can't be right. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Oh, it doesn't tell me because it's still active. But anyway, I took profits probably around 200%, I guess. Maybe around here. I don't know. Anyway, back to the chat. Let's see here. Better to be safe than sorry. Yes, that's the thought process we need to have. Better safe than sorry. But now regret, no. Shouldn't regret it. Always be happy for what you have. And it's very difficult because naturally we have greed. We want more. You know, you can have your arms full of cash and money and food and women or whatever, and you see another one and you're like, and you try to grab that one and all these fall. And then you try another one and be happy for what you have. For real, be happy for what you have. And once you get that mindset, you know, now it's like, crap, I missed it. But it's okay though, because there's gonna be another one. And I tell that to my group a lot. I think yesterday And today, I think I may have said that like 5 times. Guys, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna miss trades. We're gonna do it. We're gonna miss it. So here's the thing. Like, if you know you're gonna miss trades, if you know you're not gonna get the absolute top, if you know that you're not gonna get the absolute bottom, if you know this and you say this over and over to yourself, when you do miss a setup or when the price does go higher, you're conditioning your brain to where it's like, okay, you know, it went higher. At least I got money. Let me see if I can re-enter it on the retrace. So you're conditioning your mind. That's what you're doing. Let's see here. Time to set some new bobbers. Yes. Kept my BTC trade in though, and I'm up decently. Ooh. Take profit 122. That sounds like a great profit area to me. That sounds like a great profit. That's right underneath this. So this right here, these orange lines, I have been waiting so long for this for us to be here, for us to be in this zone. This is, I mean, you could call it the banana zone, you know, where everything goes bananas, but this is the zone that I was looking for a long time, because this is the very first cycle to the second cycle. The wicks to the wicks, the kind of bodies to the kind of bodies, and it formed this range. I've been looking for this, been waiting for this, and now we're here. We are so lucky, guys. Don't leave crypto. Not financial advice. Don't leave crypto. If you're losing money, it's okay. It's going to get better. If you're making money, great. Don't get greedy, because, well, what goes up will come down. And be with in an atmosphere or a group or whatever where you have people who are supporting you and not so much throwing sand in your face, in your eyes, really. Oh, you're not making money? Oh man, you know, I'm killing it. We're absolutely killing it, blah, blah. We made this and this, and you're not making money? Oh man, like, man, you should really look at it. And it's like, okay, well, how many coins did you call out that week? Well, you know, I did about 15 a day, and 8 of them went. It's like, whoa, wait, let's do the math here. Like, if I got into all 15, not even 20, but let's just say 10. I got into all 10 this past 7 days. That's 70 coins, and 12 of them did really well, and the other ones aren't really moving. Let's say I had $1,000. Okay, $1,000, and I got into say all 70 trades. That doesn't make a lot of money per trade, and then to have only 12 do really, really nice, it doesn't add up. Would you rather have that guy or somebody who says, hey, if you're not making money, okay, we will, you know, we just gotta wait for a trade, gotta be patient, you know, having that voice in your ears, like, you're gonna miss trades, it's okay, when it pulls back, you know, hopefully the momentum continues, we're gonna make money, guys. In my opinion, I'd rather have the second person. And not only that, but I think right now, currently, we're in 5 trades in the past like 4 days. We go days without posting any charts. You know, of course, we post the stuff that we're looking at, but they're not official setups, because, well, anything can happen. And of course, that covers the aggressive traders, the safer traders, traders in between. But for me personally, that's what I would like. And that's how I run the group. You know, I have setups for the aggressive traders, where it's like, this is what I'm looking at. You want to enter now, but I'm not posting it until it gets safer, for the safer entries. That's what I do. Chris says, when's your birthday? Birthday is on Tuesday, the 15th. Joe, you're doxing yourself. That's all right. That's all right. But yeah. My birthday's on the 15th. I'm gonna be 75. Big 75. Good Lord. Yep, July 15 coming up. Chris says his is July 1st. Hey, there you go. Hey, happy birthday, man. Happy belated birthday. Plus 10. It was funny when I would work, I'd always do that. Like one of the girls, she'd have her birthday, whatever. Like, hey, happy birthday. Then the next day, happy birthday plus 1. The next day, happy birthday plus 2. Like, Joe, you don't have to keep on doing that. Happy birthday plus 7. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, Joe, love your show. Thank you, Floki. Appreciate you greatly. See here, BC4 Corp says, what it do? What it do, man? What it do? Short and hype right now. Oh, are you? Well, let's look at it. I love hype. I really do. So we'll look at hype. Did it really pump? I don't even know if XLM is one that you might want to look at. See, here's the thing though. It's very difficult to short coins. So this is a pro tip. If you don't, clip this, write it down, do whatever with it, but not financial advice. When coins pump and we're in a FOMO phase, it is not wise to short coins due to the fact that we may get a very slight pullback before continuation up. If we're just in the regular market, some coins are moving, some coins aren't, and then you have one coin out of the blue that just skyrockets, more than likely due to a pump group, whether it's on Telegram, X, Discord. Because it pumped and it has no legs to stand on, there's a strong chance that it may come down. So those are the coins that you want to short, not financial advice. However, when we're in a FOMO phase and you get a nice pump, it's really difficult to short because it could pull back a little bit, not go to your targets, and then your stop loss gets hit and then it continues going. So that is your pro tip of the day. Of course, join me every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. We also do bonus streams, normally around midnight, sometimes 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So definitely check me out. I want to show you all these tips and tricks. Thank you so much. All right, so that was a little commercial. So hopefully I remember to clip that. But let me know if that pro tip makes sense. Put a 1 in the chat if it makes sense. Put a 2 in the chat if it doesn't really make sense, and then explain why. Or you can just put a 2 if you're lazy, but I would like to know why. All right, moving on. We got Wixwife 589 in the house. What's up, Wixwife? Kids are expensive. Yes, I'm glad I don't have any. Man, good Lord, man. I am so glad. When I was, feels like a Sunday. We're gonna chit chat for a little bit. Hopefully y'all don't mind. When I was young, in my 20s, my wife at the time, she couldn't have any kids. We went to the doctor. We spent a lot of money trying to do that stuff, but but man, I wanted kids. And then when I turned 30, was I married again? Somebody else? Probably. In my 30s. And she couldn't have any kids either. So it's like, all right, by that time, I'm kind of over it. And then in my 40s, I'm like, I'm glad I don't have kids. And then in my 50s and 60s, it's like, man, the kids nowadays, talking back to the parents, and the thing, it's funny too, they're recording them. And it's like, the kids talking back to the parent, or, giving them some sass or whatever, is like, oh, no way. And of course, since I don't have any kids, I'm an expert on kids, just to let you know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And of course, my first wife, she thought that the problem was me. So, I got tested and everything, and they're like, no, man, you're good. And then that's when she got tested. Of course, she blamed me first. Like, all right, let's see. So here, going down the list, we got All Set in the house. What's up, All Set? Appreciate you for being here. Oh, that's why it has the different colors. I was wondering why the things are different, because when I click on it, it changes the color. But some of these are already to where it's already colored, and that's because you're a member. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I've been on Bitcoin since around 102. Hey, look at you. Shoot, man. Killing it. Chris says, I really think Joe's mindset is the best when it comes to trading. He's real. Thank you, man. And that's what I try to do. I don't try to do any of this fake stuff or saying things to get you to join my group so you can learn this mindset. No, I tell you this right now. You know, if you want to join the group, that's to have access to me and the mindset. But I'm giving you the mindset every day. I'm showing you how to trade every day. You don't need to join my group to learn how to trade like everybody else. Like you join it to have access to me. And I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that I have so many members. I'm really surprised. And those members, they are helping me currently with, you know, my situation as far as the business. The business costs money. So I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Is the best when it comes to trading. He's real. He tells you how it is, win or lose. Yes. And yes, I love how he puts the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yeah. And like for me, that's what it's about. You know, you have to have the right mentality, because if you don't, you can easily beat yourself up. Easily. Oh man, I was looking at this and I didn't enter it. It's okay. Okay. Well, right now, it might bounce right here. I mean, we do have bullish divergence. If you look here, low, lower low. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Low, potentially higher low. Now, granted, this is potential, because if the price comes down here, well, then now it's no longer potential divergence. So we're still looking at price, though. Oh yeah. So here, going down the list. Happy Friday. Yes, indeed. Going down the list. Chris says, I don't think I could ever leave crypto. Maybe take a vacation. Yeah. And sometimes you need to. Sometimes the market's not great. Just step away, watch every once in a while. But yeah, and I was telling my group for, I want to say like more than a week, like maybe 2 weeks, these past 2 weeks or so. I was telling them, you know, I'll put one setup, maybe two for the week. You know, maybe one setup because it was kind of looking okay. And then like 2 or 3 days later, maybe another setup, just one, not bombard, because I don't want to wreck my members. Like my members are family. And so sure enough, you know, I'm telling them like, here's another setup. But if you don't, you know, don't feel like you have to be in a setup. Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Just if you have that itch, here you go. But please don't feel like you have to be in every single trade. Again, I care about my members. I don't post so that I could brag on YouTube that, you know, we had this chart and this chart and this chart and this chart that made money. You know, I don't do that. I take care of my members. And for me, I think that's where I'm different. So here, going in the list. Going in the list. BC Borcorp says, I don't tell anybody my birthday. I just pooped into existence, bearded and saucy. There you go. I love it. I love it. Man, I saw, what's her face? I have to be very careful with what I say, because there's a lot of people who Miss Teen Crypto, forget her name, Randy Hibbert. So I remember last time on her birthday, man, she got crazy money. And I'm thinking, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm thinking. Not gonna do it. But you know, I think she's cool. She's learned a lot. She's learned a lot from the days that she had Lifer on. This was when she was like very, very new, and she had Lifer on, and Lifer's doing all his BS stuff. Oh no, you're talking about Lifer, Joe. Get out of here. And he's teaching all his BS stuff, and she's just like, wow, yeah. Oh, because I mean, she's new at that time, and now I see her, and she's doing, you know, this and that. It's like, man, you've come a long way. So, you know, as far as trading goes, very proud of her. But yeah, like I said, man, there's sometimes where I'll see that, it's like, oh my gosh. Story time. Yes. Let's see. Joe needs to come back on. Good morning, crypto. Yeah, I could have just wait. No, I slept last night. I had some good sleep last night. I had a dream that I was eating snake. I caught a snake and I ate it. Or no, I was preparing to eat it. I was like, should I eat the lung or just cut it up? So I ended up cutting it up into like little segments. Weird dream. See here. And then the list. See, Edgar says, gotta go back to work, Joe. Smash that like button. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. Edgar's like, man, Joe, I was here the whole time. You didn't talk about nothing but your own stories. Tell us what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's see here. I think I should be more professional. Maybe that way I'll get more people. I don't know, but this is me though. This is me. See here. We got me, Damien, in the house. Me, Damien says, everybody's a genius this week. Yep. I'm shorting MOG this morning, up 30% on my short. Hey, look at you. I think I caught the top on that meme coin. There you go. There you go. All right, so if you just missed it, I did a pro tip in reference to shorting. It was like maybe 10 minutes ago. You might want to check that out. But let's see here. Oh, and I should have done a thing for me. Dang it. So right around the 20-minute mark. 10 minutes ago, about. All right, moving on. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Let's delete all this crap. What do I think is going to happen? Well, the FOMO is real. The FOMO is real. When we were down here, let me see. Do I have this? I love the fib retracement tool. Absolutely do. And not only that, but just levels in general. Now, there's a lot of people out there, and you know them, and there's a lot of people out there that'll spend 15, 20 minutes on what already happened. Oh, look, if you would have entered the, if you would have shorted on the value area high and make it to the point of control, you would have made some money. And then because it bounced, you know, you could have gone up again to the value area high and then sold here. And then because it's coming back down, it's gonna go to the point of control. And if we lose this point of control, it's gonna go to the value area low, and it's creating this zone and blah, 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 in this range. And you want to trade short the range from the top and long the range from the bottom and blah, 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 join my group. That's what they say. And they spend all that time showing what already happened, how you could have made a bunch of money. I call them the replay millionaires, hindsight hustlers. Then the price action's right here. And you ask them, okay, so what do you think is going to happen right now? Oh, right now? Well, right now it's either going to go up or down. Wait, what? Like literally, man, you spend 15 and like 25 minutes really explaining all the stuff about how I could have made money, how I should have made money, because trading was so easy. Yeah, it's easy looking in hindsight. But what about right now? If we break this level, then there's a chance of going up. But since we're at all-time high, you know, I'm shorting it. The group's shorting it. Blah blah blah. Join my group. We're shorting it. We shorted it way over here when we were right here. We shorted it when we were right here, and we shorted it. And join my group. And we shorted it when it came up to the area again, and we shorted it. And we made a bunch of money. Join my group. And here again, third time's a charm. Let's go. Let's short it again. Oh, it's up here now. Well, let's short it again. I don't see their post. I don't see their post on shorting. They only say how great they are when it works. When it doesn't work, not so great. For me, I tell you the wins, the losses, what I think might happen in the moment, because that's the most important part, in the moment of the current price action. If y'all like that, put a 1 in the chat. If you like all the hindsight hustling, put a 2 in the chat. And it's okay if you put a 2. You know, we need to know what has already happened so we can kind of see what might happen. That I do agree with 100%. The part I don't agree with is all the woulda, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You could have entered here and you should have exited here, and this is what's gonna happen, and look, it did happen, and they're saying that because it already happened. That's what they're doing. See, BC Porcorp says, if this, then that. If that, then this. Never wrong and sometimes left. There you go. And this is, in my opinion, like, this is what you need to do. If this happens, then look for this. If this happens, look for that. That, in my opinion, is the way to look at everything. And that's why whenever I'm drawing this, I'll have sometimes something that looks like this, where it's like, okay, this is what we're looking for, and we're looking for this. Now, it could reverse here. If it does, you know, underneath this, you know, to where it doesn't break it, but it breaks this one, well, then there's a really good chance that, you know, we'll come down. But the bigger picture, because of all this nonsense, really, we're looking for the break of this high or the break of this low to determine the overall picture. If this, then that. And this is what you need, you know. Now, if we bounce here, let's say we bounce here, it doesn't mean we're going to go to the median to go to the top. It does not mean that. It just means we're bouncing here. This means that we have a higher likelihood that we may come up here. It doesn't mean that we will. And there's a lot of mentors out there that use their verbiage. They have the right mindsets. Joe, who are you to say? You're a nobody, and they have thousands of viewers every single day. You don't even have 10. I get it. I get it. But here's the thing, though. They're using the wrong verbiage. Just because it broke a level doesn't mean that it will do anything. It broke a level. Now there's a higher chance that it might go to that level because the probabilities are in, you know, in the favor of that potential move. So that's what I'm saying. All right. Wix Wi-Fi 89. Oh yeah, thank you. So if you want to join my Discord, now the Discord is right now where, you know, just traders are there, just kind of talking. It's kind of like a really relaxed type setting. When I do officially release a free portion of the Telegram group, because the Telegram group, it's paid Telegram group. If and when I set up a free portion of the Telegram group, then I will also add that to the Discord. Right now in Discord, it's just talking, you know, just chatting away. But when I do officially have it where the Telegram group is, you know, maybe a free chart, maybe going over trades, maybe doing thought process in the free portion of Telegram, I will also forward that to the Discord, so you will benefit greatly from my thought process. Now, granted, do I know everything? No. Do I think I am the best trader? Far from it. This is just if you want my interpretation of what's happening. I do, man, there is so much I can improve on, and knowing that, I'm constantly trying to learn, constantly. If I knew everything, I wish I knew the future. I talked about this yesterday. I wish I knew the future, because then I can say confidently, it will do this, then here. And shoot, man, I'd be trading with 500x and turn $3 into 3 million. But I don't know the future. And, you know, there are no indicators that will tell you what will happen. They'll tell you what might happen, like the moving averages. We have a average 200 average of it being down here. So that's likely that if the price breaks the 50, then there's a really high chance it might come to the average. It could go lower, but at least to the average. So that's what I got. Let's see here. Joe has a Discord since when? Yeah, I made about a week ago, I guess. Yeah, I don't like Discord. I really don't. For me, I love doing audio clips, and that's what I do a lot in my group, is I do a lot of audio clips. And it's funny too, what I ended up doing for like almost, no, I did it for every single member because I had a drawing. It was like a surprise drawing. I said, hey guys, if you want something for free and it's a surprise drawing, it is Telegram's bonus feature or whatever it is. And they're like, well, what does it do? I said, well, the main thing it does is like the audio clips that I do, it'll transcribe it for you to where you don't have to listen to the 2-minute audio clip. You can read what it says. And if you're a fast reader, you can get it in like 30 seconds or a minute, or just kind of get the gist of what I'm saying in case you do want to hear it. And so I had a few people, you know, because I mean, and not only that, but you do extra little things too. And everybody who requested, you know, to get into the drawing, I gave it to them. I said, here you go. I gave a certain amount. It was a drawing, certain amount, a full year, certain amount, 6 months. And then the other amount was going to be for 3 months. I said, you know what? You get 6 months. So everybody got it. Everybody who entered got it. And yeah, so I love doing audio clips. And on Discord, I can't do audio clips. I have to do it from my phone. I don't want to have, and it's on my other phone too. I don't even have Discord on my current phone. But anyway, I don't like Discord. So I still don't like it. See here, Floki's birthday is on 23rd. Very nice. I can help you set up your Discord if you need help. Yeah, so I had like 6 people say that same thing. But nobody's really helped me. I literally had like 6 people say that they would do it. I'm telling you right now, I know nothing about Discord. Nothing. If you can run it, do groups, bots, the whole 9, because I know nothing, absolutely nothing. Please help, because I don't know anything. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know anything. But yeah, I had like 6 people. Yeah, Joe, I'll set it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, help me. Oh, Joe, all you gotta do is do this. Like, I don't know how to do that. Where is it? Show me, like, do screenshots. I don't know how to get to the point where you're starting from. I'm at work. I got you. Thank you, BC Pork Corp. You can do audio clips in Discord. Yeah, but you have to be on you have to be on your phone. Okay. If I can do it from the computer, that to me that would change the game. Because that's one of my biggest pet peeves is I can't do audio clips. And I do a lot of audio clips for my group. You know, they're usually like a minute. Just a really quick update on what I'm doing. And then not only that, but I'll do videos. And that's another thing too. Like for the videos, because I'm not with Nitro or whatever it's called, I have a very small file size. Joe, are you going to do anything today? Oh yeah, sorry. Anyway. Today feels like a Sunday. Yes. All right, moving on. I literally feel so bad for everybody. Everybody's just been like, Joe, we just want to know what Bitcoin's going to do. Oh yeah. Let's get started, guys. That's embarrassing. Who's here? Put it in the chat. Thank you, BC Pork Corp. You're the best. I don't remember what Nitro does, but I do know that if I try to put videos, it tells me about Nitro. But thank you, man. All right, let's see here. Yeah, put some ones in the chat. Let me know you're here, guys. So what do I think Bitcoin's going to do? We've been going over this, you know, pretty much this whole time as far as it could go down. I've been talking about the FOMO for weeks. I think I've been talking about the FOMO since, I think here, like really talking about the FOMO. And, you know, I would like to see it come down to here, but because there's FOMO, it might go up. Went up, came down, beautiful. I would like for it to break this level, come down to here, but because of FOMO, sure enough, FOMO, okay. So then when it's doing this number, I'm saying it's really boring. I don't know what's gonna happen. Normally I like doing a plan A, plan B. Here it's like flipping a quarter in the air and just guessing, but I would guess that it would go down because it's kind of losing momentum. I think come down here to take this, to maybe take this. What does it do? It goes up. And then here, same thing the next day. I don't know which way it's gonna go. I hate doing this. I hate saying that I don't know, but I don't know. And then later on that day in my group, and I think I put it for the YouTube members, I believe I did it for them, where I did a video, I believe here. Because now what happened, because more hours have passed, I saw that it went down, it bounced in here, it came up to this rejection trend line, came down, bounced in the bounce zone. So this actually created the bounce zone. So this zone was not here until this happened. Then the price is here. Now I'm thinking, okay, now I have something to work with. Bounce zone right here. Breakout, retest. Okay, now this is what I think is going to happen. And my plan A ended up happening. Do I have it here? I had a plan A and a half. Joe, what the heck is a plan A and a half? Oh. A plan A and a half. Do I not have it here? Do I have it on my other one? Okay. Oh well. Let's see here. I had a plan A and a half, which I must have. There's no way I would have deleted it. This is just me saying that this was sometime. This is way over here. That we could range in here and before we either break up or break down. But I don't know where my, man, sometimes this thing messes up, and that's 100%. Sometimes this messes up where it doesn't save. No, I might have deleted it just because I was in a rush. Dang it. Anyway, my plan A was pretty much spot on this, and you can verify it by looking at my YouTube videos on the live stream. It's gonna be towards the very beginning ish, well, like the first 20 minutes. It was either yesterday or maybe the day before, maybe yesterday, where I had my plan A, and then if it retraced more, it's still going up, so that's my A and a half, and then my plan B is where it just rolls over. If this, then that, and then the plan A is the one that played out. And man, it is just moon mission. Now the only thing is, I see here HZ. I can never, man, it's so difficult. I don't know if I have dyslexia or what, but your name is so difficult for me. HQZ. Discord is a Chinese psyop. I don't know what psyop is. I'm a dumb guy who only knows how to trade. So what does psyop mean? Nitro is necessary if you're doing Discord professionally. I'll teach you the ropes. Hey, there you go. OJ says, we are live. Are we having a competition? My birthday is July 1st. Hey, look at you. A lot of Julys in here. Love it. Tsunami 2 leaders in the house. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you. If y'all have any coins, oh, we're gonna look at height. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. When I have coins, I stop talking. Give you a heads up, man. I can just see it just flooded with coins. But just to give you a heads up in the future, like if you want me to have just strictly business, Joe, can you do this coin and somebody else? You know, please don't give me like 10 coins. Somebody else do this coin, somebody else do this coin, somebody else. And so now it's like a list is like, man, now I get to work. But if not, then it's like, I just chat. I like talking to you guys. You guys are my crypto family. Appreciate you guys. HQZ says, where's that guy that told you to stick to nursing now? LOL. I don't know, man. Like I feel sorry for the dude because I don't think he speaks English. I really don't. There's no way you can speak English. And so if we come over here, I feel so sorry for him. And he's trying to put me down, and I get it. You know, trolls will be trolls. I get it. I think it was here. Maybe. So I'm just gonna look at the comments. So of course, you know, oh no, it was on my video. It was on the video that was making fun of him. It's so funny, guys. If you have not seen this video, definitely check it out. It's roasted. It's music. So you go over here, getting pretty good views on it. And I talk trash about this dude. Big time trash. And very funny in my opinion. And he goes and he said, where is it? I don't delete him or anything. Oh well. I wanted to show it to y'all. Well, let me go on yesterday's video then. And then that's it. No more searching. Only 8. No, that can't be right. Ooh, man, I'm going to cry if that's the case. If that's the case, I'm going to cry. That's why I hate looking and seeing what my numbers are. Oh, well. Anyway, he tries to rag on me again, tries to make fun of me again. And it's like, dude, like, seriously, please, you seriously need to do spell check because there's no way you speak English. And it might be, that guy might be the person who tried to scam me doing YouTube engagement. It might be that dude. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm really leaning towards it. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. Nitro is a cash grab. I agree. 100%. I agree. So we went over that one. Okay. XRP. All right. Go do XRP. XRP. I know that one's been going. See here. HQZ. Discord is an American company, my dude. Can you do ETH and Turbo? Yes, definitely. So now I'm getting down to business. ETH, Turbo. So just to let y'all know, whenever y'all want me to stop talking, give me some coins. That's what I'm here for. So here, that nursing money would have been nice to dump into Bitcoin. Tell me about it, man. That's why I still work, even though I could trade full time. Yeah. And that's, man, you are so true. That is so true. Right now, I really wish that I was working. I really wish. Either that or have more members. So if you want to become a member, you know, join the VIP so that, you know, of course, because that not only does it help the business, but it helps myself too. And then, of course, once we get a lot of members, then, of course, I start giving back to the VIP members and then the YouTube members and so on and so forth. But yeah, like I'm literally thinking about it. It's like, I think I said it like last week. Like, man, if I don't. No, I said if the market doesn't change by December, I gotta work. Don't want to. It'll be weekends. Don't want to. But yeah. Yeah, and it's funny too. Back in when do we have that last dump? Here is the last time I bought Bitcoin. That last dump. Here is the last time I bought Bitcoin. It's right here. About it. You just think about it. If we just buy Bitcoin, you know, yes, there's all these other alts with XRP, ARB, XLM, W, H, whatever, Chiba, Turbo. Yes, they can make you money, but they can make you lose money way faster than Bitcoin. And here, at 48, yeah. And like people are up so much just with Bitcoin. Now, could you become a millionaire with and up so much just with become a million alt? Sure. The chance of that happening, extremely slim. I'd rather buy a lottery ticket because of the dilution that we've had. Some people just have bad grammar and spelling. No, man. No. I don't think that dude with that bad grammar and spelling, I don't think that he could survive like just regular life, eating, breathing. There's no way that his brain could be like that, in my opinion. But no, I mean, I get it. Some bad grammar, I get it. Some abbreviations, I get it. But no. Mog with fib retracement levels. Okay. So let's get started. Mog fib levels. I'm not sure what time frame, but we'll check it out. Okay. Let's see. Last time about. Okay, we went over there. Okay, so let's go and start, guys. Let's get down to business. What do I think Bitcoin's going to do right now? All right, let's get started. Joe, we're already done. I know. Shoot, man, we are done. So that's good because then we'll just do rapid fire. So right now, shoot, man. Let's go and hide this. Hide. We can hide all of this. So we can delete this stuff. Because I was thinking maybe a bounce here, but we obviously broke through it. Not sure what these are. Trend lines, probably. Yeah, trend lines. Okay. Now, FOMO, this was something that, let's see, isn't there a much cheaper plan with a lot less? What are you talking about? Isn't there a much cheaper plan compared to what? And what plans? With a lot less? Don't know what you're talking about. Discord? My membership? I don't know what you're talking about. So whenever we're in FOMO mode, I heard somebody say that it's very rare that we hit the 236. In my opinion, when we're in FOMO mode, the 236 is the level that is normally hit. On average, without FOMO mode, the very bare minimum we want to hit is a 0.382. Then a very nice retracement is a 0.5. So when we are in banana land or whatever you want to call it, to where the coins are just going up and barely coming down, you will see that the majority of the times when they retrace, they're only retracing to the 0.236 level before continuing up. So when we get to that time where everything gets super crazy, not financial advice, but what you could do, you could, as it's coming up, do your fib level, and as you start seeing it potentially retracing, have an entry at the 0.32, the 0.236 level, have another entry at the 0.382 level, and have your last entry at the 0.5 level, to where hopefully your first entry will hit, your second entry might hit, and your third entry, depending on the amount of FOMO, may not hit. But at least you're in one, maybe two entries before it continues going up. So this is something that we do need to watch. This is in the FOMO section. All right. So I do think that it's very hard to say right now. I want to say that to go up because we're in the FOMO section. I would not be mad if it came down between 114. I can't even see this crap. Let's take this off because this doesn't matter anymore. No new time high. 114.696 and 113.706 according to Binance. I would not get mad if it came down into the golden pocket to give it a nice, healthy, very, very well needed rest from all this FOMO mission, I guess. But this is what this is what I would like to see. Something like this. This is what I would like to see. Now, what I might see going up from here, possible. This is what we might see. And then maybe the coming down. I mean, it needs to rest. We're coming into the weekend as well. It needs to rest. I'm gonna go, and right now, purely speculation, I don't know. And I can already hear, you know, trollers, oh, you don't know what's gonna happen? How do you even have a group? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Right now, it's a coin toss. There's not really much price action to go on as far as structure goes. So for that reason, I don't know. But if I had to guess, and that's what this is, strictly 100% guess, I'd say this move. And can you imagine if we broke this level, 122.5 today? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. But for all the haters out there, I'm telling you right now, if you want to clip it. You know, they even said, I'm gonna save all this stuff and blah, blah. They probably have a Telegram group about me. I don't care. But I'm gonna clip it. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. There's not enough structure for me to say either up or down. But if I had to guess, and that's what this is, a complete 100% guess, I'm thinking maybe up to around 120.8, then lower highs, and then maybe coming down for the weekend. But right now the FOMO is so strong. I think of this. And then go up. We'll see. Let's see here. OJ says lifetime over yearly, which is 1,000. Oh, the cheapest one is the lifetime, man. I mean, just think about it. You know, 1,000 or 19.99 for the lifetime membership, and you're gonna be with me for minimum 2 years, possibly 3 minimum. And not only that, but you're leveraging your time. You know, there's a lot of traders in here in the group that know how to trade. My group does not consist of nothing but newbies, unlike other people's groups. My group consists of seasoned traders, aggressive traders, safe traders, brand new traders, traders that are just learning how to trade, just like barely don't like know nothing. So I have a whole mixture. And what makes me really proud is that I have traders in here that they know what they're doing. And some of them are admins. And what I do is you are literally leveraging your time. So you may know how to trade. I show you charts that this is what I think might happen. And you say, oh, I really like that setup. Boom, I get in because you know how to trade. But you're not having to search all these charts for the setups. So that's what that is. But yeah. Let's see if there was a cheaper monthly, I'd be in. Oh yeah. So there is a monthly. Let's see. And people do monthlies as well. Let's see, remind me later. So let me go ahead and put that in here. This is my Patreon, and all these links are in the description. But, and also you get free content too. Let me put it in the comments. So this is my Patreon. You get free content as far as PDFs, because those are really important. Instead of having to search what video did I do that had that PDF, well, in Patreon, the PDFs are there for free. So I have PDFs there for free. I have some very important videos that are for free. I show you how to trade also there for free. So my big thing is I don't want to get rich off of you trying to learn how to trade. I want to get rich with you and be a part of your crypto journey by, you join the group or just watching the channel, and then we get rich together. That's what I want. All these other people that have Rolexes and showing off their fancy houses and cars and everything, it's from their members wanting to learn how to trade. I don't want to be that person. I want to be wealthy from members valuing what I have to offer. And I show you how to trade right here. So that's what I do. But yeah, if you want the monthly, that way you have access to me, then on there it shows you, how to join. Once you do join, send me a message on Telegram. Let me know with the screenshot of the confirmed payment, and then I get you in the group. So yeah. And if you're just curious, send me a message on Telegram, and there's no sales pressure because I have nothing to sell you. It's what I offer. If you want it, great. But send me a message, anybody. Send me a message on Telegram, trade_intuition. Ask for the welcome video, and that way you can see what the group entails. If it's for you, great. If it's not, no harm done. So again, I don't do follow-ups. I saw that you watched my video yesterday. I can get you in right now, and you can save 20% if you do it. No, I don't do that crap. It is what it is. If you want it, great. Yeah. All right, moving on. Let's get down to business. All right, so we went over Bitcoin. We say here what I think might happen. And now let's go ahead and check this stuff out. This is on YouTube. This is XRP. So let's kind of not do this. Let's do hype first, since let's go in order. HYPE, USDT.P, but we have to do Blowfin. I didn't know you could do this, where you can just type in Blowfin once you're in here already. I didn't know that. I saw that. I think it was OC did that on Piper Academy. I was like, hey, and it's there. I just didn't do it. Never did it. All right. So let's look at hype. I like hype a lot. We were actually looking at hype to enter. Are we in hype? Let me see if we're in hype. Oh, we are. We're in hype. Yeah, we're in hype already. I was like, that sounds familiar. All right, I gotta do rapid fire. So no jokes around. Hey, let's see here. See here. Jesse says, Joe, Mark asking if he is blocked from the chat. No? What chat? Discord? Shouldn't be. I don't block anybody. And man, whoever's blocking Mark, please don't. If you, so this goes out to all my admins. If anybody's gonna block anybody, please let me know that, one, you blocked them, or at least ask if you can block them, because I find Mark very funny. And yes, he is a bit offensive, but I have thick skin. You should too. Words don't hurt. Joe, you're fat. And what? This chat. Yeah. So, man, I hope they didn't. because I love Mark so much, I'm actually going to do that right now. So hopefully you guys can bear with me. So 1 second. And please guys, if y'all continue to block Mark, like I'm gonna have to remove you from being an admin. I'll give you a heads up, laying down the hammer. But Mark, with due respect, you know, be somewhat respectful. Don't think this is a free thing to where it's like, oh, I'm gonna talk trash to everybody. No, please don't do that. Because then I will remove you or ban you or whatever it is. Let's see here. I guess community. Nope. Settings. Yeah, settings. Then it's permissions. Nope. Community moderation. Yep. Hidden users. I have a lot of hidden users I have done. These are all the craziness people that if you have a, can you help me with my wallet? Yeah, sure, man. Let me help you. I'm almost done. Almost done. About 10 more seconds. Why is that person? Maybe they did something. I don't think I've ever personally, for somebody saying something. What? Drew is hidden. Don't hide Drew, guys. Do not hide Drew. If Drew says something bad or ugly to me, it's fine. If I can't take it and he keeps on doing it, then I will, I'll hide him. But don't hide Drew. Okay. I know what you're thinking, Joe, you should do this after hours or whatever, but I'm doing it right now. You guys are the best. Going down the list. I didn't even know Drew was hidden. And I have a lot of people here. There's a lot of people that want help with their wallets. I'm telling you right now. Don't do it. Nope, he's not on here. So you're, unless you change your name again, Mr. Dutch. I didn't see it in here. I don't know. I'm saving right now. Okay. So this, since I'm here anyway, this is Isaac Delgado. I do think he's the scammer that got mad because I didn't play into a scam. But we're talking about this earlier. I can't remember when I hit someone in this chat. Yeah, Drew is Drew's somebody from the Piper Academy. I don't know why he's hidden. He was. I didn't hit him. But for this one, it says Spotty Joe. I don't know what Spotty means. Spotty Joe. I hope I didn't hurt your female feelings. Get over it and hang out your trading carrier. Okay. Get over it and hang up your trading career. Should go back, be a CNA. I'm surprised he spelled CNA right. Yeah. You probably make more cleaning people's poppy. Poppy? Oh, is that a reference to you having a full diaper and your mom needs to change your diaper because you have poopy? Oh my gosh. Like, it's literally on the screen, correct spelling and everything for you. This dude is funny. Too much fun. Too much fun. Hey, we got a Dutchie back, and Mr. Mark Dutch. Mr. Mark Dutch is back. Yeah, buddy. Welcome back. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's do this rapid fire. Let's delete everything that we have here. 11 drawings. Get out of here. This is the rapid fire session. This is what you came here for. What do I think about Hyper Liquid? I really, really do like it. I think Hyper Liquid is, right now, currently, is my favorite. Before, it was Jupiter and Radium. However, just like anything else, we can change our preference. And right now, I am preferring Hype over those. So we do have pretty much a zone that we have here. This is our daily. This is our 4-hour. So we kind of have this little box, our little zone. We can do about right here. As long as it stays above this box, we're golden. We're golden now because we are in a FOMO zone or FOMO area. I do think that we might potentially, if we pull back to the 0.236 area, but this is if we pull back. So maybe to here, but do a wick down here, maybe. Possible. I think this might happen. Again, the VIP members were already in this trade. Or it could potentially come down to the 382 level, which I would really like to see. So before, I really want to see the 0.5. But because we're in the FOMO phase, I would really like to see the 382. If it pulls back to the 0.5, it's a blessing. But right now, the 382 is what I really would like to see it pull back to, because we're in this FOMO phase. When we're not in the FOMO phase, I really want to see it pull back to 0.5. So write that down. That's also a pro tip. That's a pro tip. And then we'll come over here. Let's see here. And I think something like this. So either way, I think up. So in my opinion right now, I do think would be a nice time to enter. Granted, we have come up a whole bunch. I would not put 100% of my entry here. Never do. I always recommend putting in 50% here, 50% lower. That way, in case it comes down, we got it. This is just in case it keeps on going up and then retraces. Then we can add to our entry. But this one, I would say, oops, let's go here. YouTube entry. And of course, this we would definitely need to update. This is July 11. Time is 1:20. So enter, and we do a lower entry rating. How far away is this lower entry? I don't know. OJ2OR. Hyper liquidity. Oh wait, let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. It's not that big of a deal, but I have skills. See here, OJ says, we know you are a nurse. Please don't hit me with one. We don't know if you mean something else. What are you talking about? We know you were a nurse. Please don't say hit me with one. Please don't say hit me with one. We don't know if it means something else. Hit me with one what? I'm gonna do story time, one real quick story time. So we're in the COVID unit and it's boring, very boring. We don't have anything to do for like 2 hours. And of course, you know, they come and they pick up blood from certain people. And I'm the registered nurse, of course. There's an LVN, and there's 2 LVNs that I'm in charge of. And I go and I ask them, I said, all right, well, we're gonna have to start doing blood work, this and that, blah, blah. Do y'all know how to draw blood? They're like, well, I haven't done it since school. It's been like 2 years. And the other one's like, no, not really. That's okay. So this is what we're gonna do. I get a blood drawing kit for you and you, and I'm gonna have you practice on me because I need y'all to be able to do this when it comes to maybe I'm busy or what have you. And they're like, okay. So one of them goes and ooh, digging around. Man, I thought they were digging for gold. They're just digging it. You know that digging. They're just digging and digging and digging. So anyway, they finally get it. I was like, all right. And they knew that it wasn't pleasant what I just went through. So the female was like, do you want me to do it or just tomorrow? I said, no, do it right now. So then I had her do it, and she was a lot better. And then sure enough, I had them do it again on my other arm. And this time the dude, he was a little bit more relaxed, and the female did well too. And it's like, okay. Now, of course, that was just a story. I don't know why I said that. Let's see here. Dutchy says, Joe, you look a bit tired. There's a CC stream tonight. Crypto coin mindset, yes. Joe, I look, man, I don't feel tired. I've been tired the past like week or two. I actually got sleep last night. Really good sleep, man. Good sleep. But no, this is just all the years of being stressed out, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here, going on the list. Yeah, CCM going there. Joe, press 1 for English. That's all. So for this one, height, I do an entry right now, knowing that we could potentially pull back to about 43.185. The most I see going is the golden pocket before potentially going up. I do like it. To me, this looks very bullish. All-time highs. Bitcoin's at all-time high-ish area. There's FOMO in the market. I don't think this is as bullish as it would have been last cycle. Last cycle, this could do 40% in a day. This cycle, I'm happy with 8%, 12%, and then it continuing up. But I do like it. I do think this is a good setup. So let me make sure that this is on the watch list and the most recent. Okay. So now let's do XRP. And for XRP, same thing, it's come up quite a bit. I did think from here it was going to come up, come down, then do lower highs, lower lows. It kind of did lower highs, lower lows until it broke this, and then to the moon. So let's go ahead and delete all of our drawings. Delete all our 34 drawings and get out of here, 34 drawings. Let's go to the daily time frame. Moon mission for XRP. We have not been this high up since March. So it's been a while. It has been a while. I do see that we are in a zone, and the zone that I do see is on the daily time frame, which we have this right here. We have this zone. I would like to see a retrace, and the retrace, I would like to see it right now. Now, not Bitcoin. XRP loves and is synonymous with getting back all their gains. Where there's gains, and then the owners say, oh, it's time for me to collect some money. Boop. Then there's gains, and then the owner says, it's time for me to gain some money. Boop. Then there's gains. Well, you get the picture. So here, I think that the absolute average is going to be coming down to 0.5. However, this one I am pretty confident, I could be completely wrong, pretty confident. Maybe the XRP army steps up. But I'm pretty confident we're going to come down to at least the golden pocket. At least. Before potentially re-entering golden pocket, then slowly doing this thing. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. Yeah. That's what I think. So this one will be my plan A, because, well, it is XRP, plan A, and my plan B. Could it go from here? Sure. But how much was this run up already? From the very low to here, 55%. That's really great for Bitcoin. I mean, for XRP. From the break of this level, 30%. Not bad. I think it did its work already, and I think now should be the time for it to potentially pull back. And again, it's known for it. Gives, takes away. Gives, take away. So I think it's time it takes away. That's my thought process. Who's here, guys? Who's here? Put a one in the chat. I mean, let me see. Oh, I still got people here. I was like, okay, everybody left. Let's go to the next one. Let's do this right here. So this is kind of a rapid fire. I do think this one will come down. YouTube. We have a higher chance of it coming down. ETH has just been taking off like crazy. Like crazy. I thought we were going to come up, then come down, lose this level, come down, and then potentially come up. It said, nope, Joe, you know what I'm talking about? Let's go to the moon. One of my admins actually did a call out on Ethereum. Killed it. Killed it. Now, my admins as well, they don't post 20 charts a day. They don't do that. If they would, I would probably talk to them, but they don't. So I'm glad we've never had that talk. You know, they'll post some charts, and then some of them are higher risk trades. Some of them they're looking at, you know, longer term. But they did do a call out on Ethereum. Nailed it. Nailed it. OJ with the one. Appreciate you. Who else is here? Put a one in the chat. Joe, why are you making us do a one? I just want to know who's here. So here, when it was boring, it came up. Man, Ethereum wrecked people. Didn't wreck me, but Ethereum wrecked people. This is the zone that people were watching. This is the range. Then it came up here. Okay, let's go long. Boop. Came back. Boop. Liquidated people. Oh, let's go short because it's going to come down in here. Beautiful fair value gap. Maybe even down in here. And maybe the market just turns and just keeps on dumping. Let's go short. Boop. Liquidation. And then now, man, it wrecked people. So many people. OMG. So now this is the level that we're looking for a bounce. So I really do like Ethereum. And this stair stepping, I like. Okay. So I do like Ethereum for an entry. Pepperoni. What was it? Hype. Let's do hype. 1 second. Check something. Copy. Ethereum. Paste. Okay, so for Ethereum, now granted, Joe has the best sound effects. Yeah, those last sound effects, those were, I'm gonna say trash. They didn't even make any sense. It's a boop, boop, it's same tone and everything. The sound effects are free. Road Dog says that. The sound effects are free tonight. But here I would enter thinking that we could potentially pull back, and a pullback, don't freak out when we get the pullback. We cannot go straight up. Very important to know, we cannot go straight up. A lot of people, they only want up and up only, but that is not healthy. That is not healthy. So what I'm looking at right now, let's go and extend this out just a little bit. Well, actually, let me put it on a different time frame. Let's go to a 4 hour. So what then, I like looking at the 4 hour just so I can see more of the price action, all the ups and downs. Okay. That's what I want. So what I'm looking at right now is I would not be mad if the price comes down. Price comes down to minimum the 236 area. This would be okay and acceptable for the FOMO phase of the market. Now, do I think that the alts are in FOMO phase? No. Do I think they could potentially start? Yes. So the absolute minimum at this point, because it might be the start of the FOMO phase, is to come down to about, let me make this a little bit brighter. Nope. Let me make this a little bit brighter. That way y'all can see the numbers. There you go. That way y'all can see the numbers. Okay. So I would like to see this come down to at least 28.21. This will be okay. Could it go up from here? Yes, sure, why not? That's why we have our entry here, just in case it continues going. But we have a very high likelihood that it might pull back. Now, if it does pull back, and it pulls back greater than our 236 area, I'm looking for this, which would be perfect, because not only does it line up with the 382 level, but it also lines up with our box. And that is 2685. So let me just go ahead and do these right here. 2685, and we'll do a 1. And then this level right here that I'm looking at is right here. So these are the two levels that I'm looking at for a potential bounce. So right now I do like it, and I would recommend entering. Granted, none of this is financial advice. And when you enter, just know that there is a very strong chance that we're going to get a pullback. If we don't, at least you're in the trade. Let's see here. Hey, we got Road Dog. You say his name, he appears. I love it. I love it. We got Road Dog in the house. Thank you, Road Dog, for being here. You are the absolute best. Road Dog's been putting out some music, guys. If you don't know, I strongly recommend going to Road Dog's channel. Just search Road Dog Topic, and he is Road Dog Topic, and you can see his stuff. But or you just type in Road Dog Crypto Topic right here. He's got a lot of really great music. So, and of course he's a YouTuber as well, so definitely check him out. And there's his stuff, but a lot of great music. I don't like country. There's some country songs on here. Good. Then of course there's rock songs. There's kind of like 90s type rock. There's like R&B. There's a lot of different varieties. So definitely check him out. Dude's absolute beast. Absolute beast. Let's see here, going down the list. Oh yeah, Verodrome. Well, check out Verodrome too. Velodrome. Okay. I think there was another one that I missed it though. Okay. Going down the list. Hedra, what is that? HDR, HRD, HRA, HD, HRA. I don't know what Hedra is. I don't. HDA. HDA? What's Hedra? So you're not sure if I'll make it till 1 a.m. though. I'm exhausted. See here, currently up. So this is, so of course Jesse uses a different metric system. So this is not 3,000%. This is 3 points. We use a decimal point here in the US. And but since he is on a different part of the world, they use different stuff, which I find very funny. But he's currently up 3.58% on his Bitcoin last day. That's a lot. Bitcoin, just being up 1% on Bitcoin is good. Almost 3.5%. Wow, that's crazy. See here, going down the list. David Brumbelow in the house. What's up, David? Appreciate you, man, being here. Okay. Going down the list. Oh, meet Damien. So meet Damien. Meet Damien is here as well. And here's actually Road Dog's channel. Road Dog, I love the dude. He goes on at night. It's about 10, sometimes 10:30, sometimes 11 Eastern Standard Time. Then, of course, we have Porky. Porky is really good too. Love this dude. So definitely check out Porky as well. And then we have Meet Damien. Meet Damien has a really big Twitter following. And he's working on his YouTube following. So definitely check him out on YouTube. Subscribe. So definitely check him out on that. And he does stocks too. He does crypto, he does stocks, same thing with, I mean, I do it too, but still. And that way you can get different perspectives. And that's what I like too. Like he may see something that I don't. I may see something that he doesn't. Same thing with Road Dogg, same thing with everybody. That's why I prefer everybody watching everybody to see their perspective. Okay. Man, I talk too much. What did you do? So you're going on the list. So this is what I think. Now's a good time to buy. Would not be surprised if we get a pullback. If we do, it's okay. What we don't want to do is break the low. So this applies to everything right now. This is extremely important. This applies to everything. We do not want to come up, come down. The coming down is okay. Coming up, doing a lower high is fine. Coming down is okay. The part that we do not want to do is breaking this low. This is what we do not want to do, because this could be the very first step of potentially retracing more. Then here is our next step that we do not want to break. If we break this, especially on higher time frames, this could be okay. It's done. Take your profits. This is what we don't want. Having a retracement like this is fine. It's just when we come up, we don't want to break this level, because then more than likely we will break this level. This is what we don't want to see. Could we get a bounce? Sure. But this could be a bounce to do a lower high. So that's really important. And then now everything reverses. So we cannot be blinded by the greed. We cannot be blinded by all this, you know, really nice gains at the moment. We have to be aware of our surroundings. All right, sorry. Joe doesn't like country because Dolly Parton sang "Working 9 to 5." I love that song. What's that movie? What's that movie that had Dolly Parton in there, and I believe 2 other females that were secretaries back in like the 80s? And this is the time in the workforce where guys can smack the female's butt. Like, as a man, that would be like the best time to be alive, where you can see a hot female, tight booty, and just whoop, smack it. And the only thing she could do is now, granted, by the same token, very awful, disgusting, vomit in your mouth type situation for the female, because that is literally violation. But as a man at that time, you wouldn't see it, be like, just horsing around. But as the females, that was like, shoot, man, I go to work. just the constant harassment. So it was extremely difficult for females back in that time to do that. But who knows the name of that movie? Who knows the name of that movie? Who's seen the movie? Who's seen it? All right. Let's see it. Going down the list. So there's Ethereum. Let's do Turbo. Let's do Turbo. Let's make sure this is on the bottom of the list. See here, seeing your comments. How come it's not coming up? I see your comments over here, but not over here. H-bar. Oh, H-bar for Hedra. Okay, thank you. H-bar. I knew there was an A in there and an R. I just couldn't put all the letters together. Why is this thing so... Yes. Man, this thing is really delayed right now. But I got H-bar, okay. Porky's Revenge, there you go. See here. Going down the list. And Dutchie, I would not agree. What is she, like 95 now? Tommy 2 Liter says the movie is called 9 to 5. That is correct. That is correct for $200 imaginary dollars. That is correct. That is correct. For $200 imaginary dollars, the movie is called 9 to 5. Tommy 2 Liters wins the prize. It'll be imaginary delivered in about 2 to 4 years. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Dutchie. You're crazy. Let's see here, going down the list. Yeah, I haven't seen 9 to 5 in maybe like 10, 15 years. I don't even know. The last old movie that I saw was that one with Mel Brooks, where the black guy's a sheriff. And so you could not even play 5 minutes of that movie without being banned or canceled. Yeah, pretty bad. I mean, just the last time I watched, like, no way did he just say that. And then before I could even finish that thought process, no way did she just say that. It was awful. Funny, awful. Let's see here. So Turbo is, we thought it was going to come up about here, and it did. Come down to about here, and it did. Come up to a higher high, and it did. Come back down to a higher low, and it did not. This is when it stopped doing what I thought it was going to do. Came down once again, bounced off of this very important fib level. Came up, came down. Now it's doing what I think it's going to do. I'll move this over. And now, boop, and there we go. All right. So let us go ahead and delete all this. This is what I think might happen, and it ended up happening, which is amazing. And I absolutely love when I see that. Let's go delete all the drawings. Let's go to the daily time frame. Win H-bar. We'll do H-bar next time since you've been so patient. History of the world. Is that what it's called? I don't even know. Turbo looks great. Man, Turbo looks great. Oh, we're in Turbo too. Are we in Turbo? And we're not in a lot of coins, guys. Are we in Turbo? Oh yeah, we're in Turbo. See, we're not in, we're very selective with our trades. We're very selective. And Turbo made the list. So we're actually in Turbo. And Turbo looks great. So this is on the daily time frame. We go from the absolute low to the high. We were in the golden pocket for a pretty extended period of time before breaking out, and now we're in it to win it. We are in it to win it. On the 4-hour time frame, looking at this, let's go and bring this over. Okay. So we can see we're up here, we came down, nice little bow. I would like to see this come back down though. Like actually right now, I would like to see it come down. To here, to come up. We're in bullish phase. I'm surprised this one hasn't pumped more. So I'm a little disappointed in the amount of pumpage from here to here. Only 15%. This one has a very low market cap coin. This is why it's really important to kind of know the market caps and just understand that the lower the market cap, the less money it needs to move. However, you do need people. You need people to actually buy the token so that it can actually move the token. Come on, page is unresponsive. Trying to find Turbo's, oh my gosh. Trying to find Turbo's market cap. There we go, loading up now. Turbo. Market cap of only 312 million. So this one is a bit of a disappointment. We did enter this one, I think like 2 days ago. A bit of a disappointment because, well, in reality, it hasn't really moved. It hasn't really moved. 12%, and you're only a 312 million market cap coin. And disappointing to me. So for this one, I would like to see it come down and then break up. And then now I could enter the trade here, and then I could have a lower bid down here. This would be my setup. Lower entry, 0.004126. That would be my lower entry. And I wouldn't enter right now. Again, this can move very fast up or down. I would set an alert. I mean, you could enter now, but me, I wouldn't. I'd probably look for another coin. I'm really surprised this hasn't really moved. You know, being in it 2 days, I would have expected it to come up here, to come down here, to now start coming up. I love Turbo. And Turbo could move very fast, guys. So just be aware of that. If you want, I mean, put in some right here. I like it. Okay, let's go to H bar now. I know we're jumping ship. Let's do H bar really quick. H bar. Nope. Coming down now. So my alert went off on this one too, when it was at 40%, and it went up another 10%. Now it's coming down. I want to short it, but I'm afraid of shorting just because, well, we're in FOMO territory. We could continue going up. If you do short any coins, make sure to move your stop loss and profit as soon as possible, and don't set your targets, you know, 40% lower, 30%. No, just put a little bit of leverage. But let's go in and remove 25 drawings. Let's go to the daily. Moved a whole bunch. Let's go to magnet tool. This is the level that I would like it to break right now. This is a really nice, strong level, very strong level. I'll actually show you why. We have the wick, we have the wick, we have the wick right here. We have candle bodies almost. We have candle bodies pretty much right through it. So this is a very strong level. Man, I like it. You could call this a double bottom. You could call this, maybe if you're stretching it, an Adam and Eve. What else could you call it? You can call it definitely something, you know, coming down. A falling wedge. Everything's leading to the upside. No divergence on the daily. 4 hour, starting to roll over. Now these rollovers, I don't think they're going to be too much. For this rollover, I would anticipate, okay, coming down to the 2, 3, 6 area is okay for the FOMO phase. I would like to see it come down 382, 0.5, somewhere in here before it bounce. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I think it'll probably come down 382. So this is what I think might happen. I think we might come down and just wait, be patient. You know, for me, would I short then go long? I would just wait for the long. But what if you short to go long and the short continues playing out? Well, then I missed the shorts. It's okay. It's okay not to get the top. I'm thinking of a lower high, but we'll do something like this. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I wish I did. Man, I wish I did. But I think this is what might happen. And you've seen it time and time again, where sometimes these are spot on. Sometimes they're far away. Not even close. But when they're spot on, they're usually spot on. Let's see here. Okay. Dutchy. All right, Dutchy. Blazing Saddles, that's what it is. Blazing Saddles. That is the other one that y'all mentioned. That's so funny. I bring you the 10 Commandments. That's my favorite part of that movie. I think that's what the other one was. That was so freaking hilarious. I bring you the 5th. He drops one. The 10 Commandments. Who didn't think that was funny? Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta watch those movies. They don't make movies like that anymore. They don't make movies like that anymore. That was just, that's the funniest part. Oh man, I gotta watch those movies. I'll even pay for those movies. I'll pay up to $5. I don't think it's worth over that. There's some movies that, man, they want like $15 for them. It's like, get out of here, man. I'll wait a month. Get it for free. So H-bar, I do think it'll come down. It looks really good though. There's a lot of coins that look really good right now. The thing is, not only did I mention before that we will miss setups, we will miss trades. Here's another thing to add to the cherry, put the cherry on top. We do not know which coins will move. Some may go 10, 15%, while others may go 50, 80%. We don't know which one's gonna move. So if you see all these mentors that have groups that want to sell you something, they're gonna look at this one, guys, they went up 80% without leverage, with leverage 5,000 million quadrillion %. Oh, okay. But how many charts did you post? That's the question I would ask. But be careful though, because you might get banned. You might get banned. So give you a heads up. Hamburger Helper. I haven't had Hamburger Helper in forever. When was the last time? Over a year? Actually yesterday I wanted some macaroni and cheese. I haven't had that in probably when I had, about a year, I guess. But Hamburger Helper, man, that sounds really good. I haven't had that in forever. Sloppy Joe was something I haven't had forever either. I was watching some YouTube shorts, and they were talking about things like from the 80s, you know, stuff that we used to do in the 80s. And They would, you know, sloppy joes and pork and beans for me for dinner, a lot of stuff. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. So we did H-bar. So we did hype, XRP, Ethereum, Turbo, H-bar. Okay. Now, I like it. I really do. If we break below 0.17961, I'd start getting worried. But I do like it. We won't do a plan A, plan B. We'll just do that one. So we'll do this one right here. Okay. And so let's do MOG. And MOG is going to be short. So it's 100,000 million MOG. Basically what this does, it takes out all the zeros. We're short. Now, granted, this was presented like an hour ago. So let's do an hour. It started coming down. And this is a perfect example of what I was referring to as far as the FOMO and shorting during a FOMO phase. It could pull back about 23% and then continue going up. There's one thing that we have to be very careful with, because of course we all want to catch the very top. And here it came almost down to the 23%, 0.236% mark, or mark, without the percent, it would be 23.6%. And then before potentially going up, this hype could continue. Now, in order for us to potentially short this, we would definitely need to, for me, I would need, here's just straight up. Let's go 30 minute. I would need for the price action to break, for me to short safer. Could we short right now? Yes, 100%. Could this be the top? Definitely. Could it be just a reset and then more FOMO? Sure. Right now we're in the FOMO phase. If I was going to short, I would think that potentially, if it breaks a 0.236 area, there's a chance that it might come down to 382, maybe 0.5. So these would be my targets. Now, could the market just change completely and we actually catch the top of the shorts? 100%. 100%. Now, what I'm looking for is I'm actually looking for a bounce right around this level. I'm looking for a bounce right in here. So if the price, so I'm not, for me personally, I'm not shorting, but if the price comes back down again, I'm not shorting, because this might happen and then FOMO city. Population, not me. I'd rather get into a coin that I can make money instead of potentially reversing. Could it reverse? Sure. But I would be very careful with this box, this bounce zone. Now, if it breaks this zone and it comes down, well then now, personally, I'd wait for a 30-minute candle to close underneath 1.5756. If the 30-minute candle closes below it, then I would enter with potentially my first target. It'd be too close. It would have to be the 0.5. Because here, I mean, it might reset and start coming up again. So if we did, it would be like here, and it would definitely have to be the 30-minute candle. Should be right here. And here would be my target. Because I think it'll flip, it'll continue going up because this is the market. Let's see here. I don't know why this is so slow. It's literally 2 minutes behind. Let's see here. Road Dog says, Joe doing more and more fib stuff. Me likey. Yeah. See, and that's another thing that I absolutely love. Now, and I'm going to give credit where the credit is due. I before wasn't using, because I just see it. I see the retracement. I see where it could pull back to. And Personally, I was getting a little bit lax on the fib retracements because I can just see them. However, because I watch other YouTubers, and the main one is Road Dog. You know, I watch Road Dog. Like, there's times where I'm like super just tired, and sometimes even falling asleep at the desk. I would literally wait for your show so I can show support. I can smash the like. I can interact with the members. You know, the chat. And he uses fibs all the time. And now, granted, I'm sure he can see them too, but he uses them so that others can see it. So for that reason, and again, I'm giving credit where credit is due, for that reason, I now show my fibs. And there's times too where I'll say, yeah, you know, it pulled back to 382. You know, then it went down to the 618. I said, you know what, let me just show you. And then I'll draw the fibs. And then usually they're spot on. Sometimes they're a little off, but usually they're spot on. But what I try to do is I try to do this all the time because of Road Dog Crypto. So, and that's the thing too. Like, you watch other people, you see this like, oh man, I used to do that all the time. I don't do it anymore. Let me do it again. So, but shout out to you, man. But yeah, so I think, you know, we could come down, but this will be my bounce area. If nothing else, I mean, I could short now with anticipation of the bounce and try maybe have a, you know, move my stop loss, but it's too much babysitting for me. So that's for MOG. We did MOG, fib levels. Let's do Velodrome. Let's do this, and that would be the last one. Let's see here. Keep rapid fire. Okay, Velodrome. I do like Velodrome. I like Velodrome, and I like, what's the other one? Aerodrome. I like those two. Those two very low market cap coins, and those two I believe could make significant money. This one I like. This one right here, it had the opportunity to come down, but because we're in FOMO mode, where did it pull back to? It pulled back to the 236 level. This is okay for it to pull back to. Right now, when we're in the FOMO phase, 236 is okay. When we're not in the FOMO phase, I want to see bare minimum 0.382. I would love to see the 0.5, but again, we have to trade given what segment of the market we're in. Right now, we're in FOMO phase. FOMO phase, we're expected to, you know, potentially pull back, but when we do, we're not looking for the golden pocket pullback. There's a lot of people on the last cycle. I was in a different group, and I would have minimum 10, 20 people a week reach out to me, Joe, you know, they say buy the breakout, wait for the retest, blah, 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 but it's not retesting the breakout. I said, dude, you can't trade like that, man. Like, you have to trade with what the market's giving you on the pullback, then the break of that level, then you can enter. Oh man, I made so many people in that group were losing money. I had one guy, $50,000, 50,000 that he had lost before he came to me and asked for help. 50,000. Ridiculous. It's a great visual to help. Yes, it's a great visual to help understand market structure. In your opinion, yeah, I agree, 100%. 100%, I agree. Let's see here. So Velodrome on the 30-minute time frame, we can see that it's done this. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit. Let's go and delete everything, our one drawing. Let's go down here to the daily, and we have this beautiful, nice trend line. Now, here's the thing, guys. I see a lot of people drawing trend lines like this. Let me go ahead and do this. That way there's no... So I'm doing this and then go to the next one right here. So here I use the magnet tool and I use the ray tool. So I use this tool right here because it has 2 points. So there's zero chance that I could potentially move it slightly to make it a little bit better or to my liking. This one, this is what it is. Magnet tool, snap, snap. So because it's pretty much a straight drop, it is going to break this. Now, this is why I do not draw trend lines when it comes to this. You get it enough time, it will break. Let's say price action did this, where it came down and then came down and it came down. Eventually it's going to break this, and it could continue going down. Because it broke this trend line does not mean that it's time to enter, in my opinion, especially in this current market. Now, granted, we are in the FOMO stage, but when we were here, we were not in the FOMO stage. We're in the holy crap, you know, is Bitcoin going to go down 0.5% and all these alts go down 20%? That's the phase we're in right here. So because of that, I am not entering the break of this. Not doing it. Maybe the break of this. Again, none of this has happened. Maybe the break of this. This is my first level, second level, third level, but these levels are really close together. But I do not go off of this. Whenever there is a trend line that it's so, I mean, it's literally almost vertical down. Give it enough time, it will break. Not financial advice. So let's just say I was looking for this and it broke out while every other group is saying buy the breakout, buy the retest. I'm saying no, we have to wait for this. What happens? This is the difference between my group and what I teach here live on air right now versus all these other paid groups. Notice this, I'm showing you this right now for free. Here, you would have entered, not our group, and not based off of what I teach. Then it came down, and then let's say it came down. I don't know if you'd enter here. Let's say you adjusted, let's say you adjusted this. So now you had the breakout, and then say now you adjusted it. We got core moving. Now you adjusted it to this, and you bought. You didn't buy the breakout. You bought the breakout here, and let's say you bought the breakout here. Let's say you didn't do this one, but you did this one. You bought the breakout. Once again, we are not touching it because we have our alert up here. Then it comes down again. Your mentor, your group, your paid group, etc., you're waiting in the trade already. Breaks out again. You buy again. It pulls back, and maybe you call this a retest. You enter again. Then maybe you enter again. The whole time, we're not entering. We're not even looking at this. We have our alert set, and we're waiting. More than likely today, the alert will go off. We'll look at it. If we want, we can enter the trade knowing that it may pull back to here. Add to our entry here. Wait for the break of this. Add to our entry. 3 ways to buy the breakout. So this is what I do. This is what I show the group. Now, if it continues going up, when it retraces, then we can enter the trade. But while all these other groups, all these other mentors, all these other paid groups are saying buy the breakout, buy the retest, I trade on structure, you know, and especially if it's a almost vertical down, give it enough time, it will break it, but it's not making a higher high. That's the key important part. It needs to make that higher high. I don't even know if I want to publish that. I don't know. Mr. Dutch. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Catching up on the chat. You guys are nuts. I love you guys. I don't know if I said that before, but I do. I love you guys. All right. So let's go ahead and delete everything. 15 drawings gone. We're looking at the daily. What do we see here? We see this level right here. We see a zone. So this is what I see. I see this level right here. I also see this really small level right here. So let's go ahead and extend this, and let's go ahead and do this to here. Let's move this out. We are breaking it. I am liking it. We had this really nice deep retrace. We started going sideways. We broke this level. This is when we would have entered, you know, breaking a level. This is more of an aggressive entry. This is a safer entry, but we would have entered the break of this right here. And this is what I teach all the time. You want to enter the break of a high. If it breaks this high, we enter. Didn't do it. Breaks this high, we enter. Didn't do it. Breaks this high, we enter. What would we have entered? High risk due to it just being very straight down. Would we have entered? Sure, why not? We entered. And then we come down here, very nice. Broke the high, great. Didn't break the low, even better. Breaks this, we're in. I mean, we are in because it's showing a lot of strength. Based off of the information I just mentioned. But showing strength. Into the trade here, boom, we're up. This is what I teach. This is how I mentor. I'm not being a hindsight hustler or a replay millionaire. This is what I teach. Plain and simple. All right, moving on. Could we into the trade right now? Well, let's check it out. 4-hour time frame. We're getting kind of slow. I would not get mad if we did pull back. See here. The pullback I'm looking about right here. So let's go from the lowest point of this sideways action to the highest point here. And I want to see it just underneath the 382. Now, granted, this is another very small market cap coin. And what I find so disturbing is right now, during this FOMO phase that we're having, these alts that have very low market caps, normally last season, they would be pumping to the moon, 40, 60, 80% right now. However, since the market is so saturated, we're seeing them move up. Very low market cap coins, 15%. Very disturbing. Very upsetting. Very traumatizing. Very emotional. So what do I think is going to happen right now? I think I would not be mad if price did this. If price came down to here, come up, come down, come up. I do like it. What I want to do is I want to wait about a day. So for me personally, I would have a lower bid down here. So it's going to be my lower entry at 0.05122. Now I would like to set an alert somewhere way up here. Yes, I said way up here. 0.05873. Now I'm actually going to set this alert, and I'm hoping this alert hits in about a day or two. Because what I really want to see is I want to see this zone be support. This is what I want to see. I want to see the price kind of going up, down, losing this, maybe doing something like this, and then eventually hitting it. Once it hits the alert, I can see that, okay, this is serving as support. Let me go ahead and enter. Now this, in my opinion, very strong move. Once we break above this zone, I think we're going to have a very strong move. And I'm actually going to type that out here. Once price action breaks above 0.05521. Once price action breaks above 0.5521 and stays above that level, I think the price action will be very, let me capitalize that, very strong. And then let me put today's date. July 11. Man, I'm going way over time. 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, that's what I think. Right now, could you enter? Sure, of course. You could enter now, have a lower entry. I like it. It looks strong. I really want to see it clear above this zone though. So for me, I'm gonna wait. I'll have the lower entry here and I'll just wait. I'll get about a day or two. I do like it though. So great call out on that one. Like really great call out on that one. This one, in my opinion, once it does this, is gonna be very strong. I would like to go to Thailand. Just to go somewhere different. Thailand. I want to go to a lot of places. And I probably want to stay there too. For tax reasons. Taxes. But yeah. But that's only if I make over. Man, you can make a bunch of money with the group. Really sad. But that's why, again, for my group, it's not to learn how to trade. I show you everything here. For the group, it's if you want access to me. But it's really sad. Like all these people making crazy money buying Rolexes and, you know, buying stuff, which is good. You know, they have a really great business ethics and everything else, and you know, I'm very happy for them. It's just the way they're getting their money. They're getting their money promising people the lifestyle based off of the trading that they're not doing because they're really, really bad. Now their traders in their group are good, in my opinion. I think, I don't know. Let's see here. I've never been to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to that place that has the all you can eat. It's like $100. All you can eat, like the big old king crab legs. They're like that fat. The lobster, the big shrimp. Man, I would go just for that. I wouldn't even gamble. Like, yeah, I'm going to Vegas for some lunch. Go to Vegas. And, you know, not even just pigging out. Just eating that quality, that really quality of food, I guess, you know, just a man. And then be there for, you know, an hour, maybe watch a show, maybe, and then come back home. Do that once a week. Ooh, man, that'd be so awesome. I've never flown first class. I've only flown once. Joe, we don't want a trivia. You still have, oh, that was the last one. So I've never flown first class. I would like to. And my cousin, I went to go visit my cousin. And my cousin, she goes, Joe, have you ever flown before? I said, nope. And she goes, well, it kind of feels like a roller coaster. You like roller coasters? I said, yeah, I mean, they're all right. She goes, okay, it kind of feels like that for the first few seconds, and then after that, you don't really feel anything. Like, oh, okay. And sure enough, when it was taking off, I was like, whoa, this feels pretty cool. And like you're looking outside, it doesn't really look like you're going fast. And then we take off, and then we're in the air, then we're in the clouds, then we're above the clouds. It's like, holy smokes, we're above the clouds. That's amazing. And then I saw in the little teleprompter TV thing where it shows the land and then the ocean. And I was like, oh man, it's gonna be so cool. You're gonna see land, then a drop off, then ocean. And I go and I look outside and there's land and then there's water, which is the ocean. It's like, oh, I thought it was gonna be more dramatic than that. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's catch up on the chats. Too expensive. I've never been though. I want to go to Vegas. I really do. I wanted to go when I was 21. I never did. I would like to. Never have though. So I've never been to Amsterdam either. Granted, I want to go to Amsterdam. See, Amsterdam steaks are rare with gravy and onions. I love onions and I love mushrooms. Shoot, man, I can just eat grilled onions by itself. But Maybe I should, I'm thinking maybe I should get steak today, but I did go out the other day and very disappointing. It was Mexican food. Very disappointing. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to look out the window and see flames. Like, holy smokes. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But I do want to, I want to do stuff. Yeah. All right. That's pretty much all I got. See, gets to the point why I don't want to go to time. Wifey gets to the point, yeah. But I think I did all of them. Did we do H-bar? Yeah, we did H-bar. We did Velodrome. We did all of them. But that's it for me, guys. I do thank you. We're going to be on Crypto on the Rocks later on tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check us out at 7 p.m. This is where we have a few drinks. We kick back. It's pretty much just kicking around the campfire, kicking your feet up, talking about crypto, talking about life, talking about everything under the sun. You know, sometimes we rarely talk about crypto, like the whole show, we're talking about other stuff. So this is a nice place just to go and just relax. Just relax. But I do thank you guys very much for everything. Thank you for being here. You guys are the absolute best. And if you have not seen my latest diss track for my song that I just did yesterday, I think it was yesterday, definitely check it out. It is very funny. It's called Roasted. It's from a guy trying to roast me. Poor dude though, he doesn't know English, and I make a couple cracks at him, but it's all in fun and games. You know, I don't get mad at him, I don't ban him, I don't mute him, nothing like that. He's just trying to get a rise out of me, but all I do is laugh. Like, it's all laughter. It's extremely funny. And on one live stream, I said, there's no way that this person could be serious. I think he's just trolling just to troll, but there's no way somebody could be this serious to where, like, they're believing what they're typing, and of course with all their typos and their whatever. I said, man, there's no way this dude could like live and breathe and eat on his own if he really has this mindset. Neonatal brainwaves by a lot. It's like there's no way. So he's trolling me, and to me, I find it funny. But that's all I got, guys. I do thank you guys so much. Mark Dutch, me so confused, man. I think you want me to do a song about that, but I don't know. I don't have any context with it. I don't have any thing that I can throw with it. But I do thank you guys very much. All-time highs. Let's enjoy it. Make sure to take those profits. Make sure to move up your stop losses. Do not feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. Do not feel like you have to be in 10, 15, 20 trades. You are going to miss setups. You are going to miss pumps. This is inevitable. Be in a few trades. Take profit. Do not be greedy. This is the time of the market, the FOMO phase, where everybody gets really greedy and they don't take their profits because they want more. Take profits, have a stop loss, move up your stop loss in profit as soon as possible. Don't be in a lot of trades. Make sure to tune in every single day, Monday through Friday. We go over this thought process in addition to Saturday and Sunday at 4. Bonus streams, so definitely check it out. I do thank you guys very much, and we will see you on the next one. So what's my outro? I don't know. The outro, we'll do the waves, so we'll do the intro as the outro. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.
We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. for Banachi levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just arthropods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come in, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chillin' on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
That's right, guys. So learning every day, that's how we finesse. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. You guys are the absolute best. I love reading these comments. You guys are funny. I appreciate you. And yes, Wix Wi-Fi 89. I will tell Andrea that she's been pronouncing her name incorrectly. Andrea, Andy. It's pronounced Andrea. So she's been pronouncing her name wrong her whole life. That's pretty embarrassing. I would not admit that. It's like, what's your name? My name is Joe. No, your name's Joe. No, it's Joe. No, not really. But yeah, so as far as Andrea goes, pretty embarrassing. I would not have admitted that, but she has been saying her name wrong the entire time. But it's all fun and games. Love you guys. You guys are the absolute best. We will see you on the next one. Take care, guys. See you soon.